Hello, 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 hello. Sorry, guys, I was a little late. No, I am a little late. I had to do a few restarts on my computer. I was actually in the backyard doing the lawn and stuff, and I got bit a wasp. I didn't know it hurt so bad. It's like feels like fire in my fingers. It's like almost. It feels like it's burning, and it's a little swollen. So yes, I was out there battling the wasps. Anyway, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? If you guys can hear me, let me know because I had to disconnect everything and reconnect again. So if you can hear me, let me know. And let's talk. We have a few things to talk about today. We'll be talking about crypto market so far. We're talking about plans starting from next, week and a half. I'm going to be free for the next 3 months. Yeah, and then we'll be talking about classic rewards.io. Hey, Rick, what's up? How you doing, Rick? What's up, my man? What's up, my man? How you doing, man? I would really like to hear from you. How have you been? Um, I don't know if you want to jump on at some point. Let me know. Let me know if you are home and at a good spot and you want to jump on. I'll throw you a link and then you can jump on. Um, and still holding. Oh man, it's been rough out here. Yeah. But these are the times that um, it's so low that the upside is a lot more than the possible downside. So these are the times where you have to find solid projects and accumulate with time. You know, yeah, no joke, man. I don't know whether you're talking about crypto or stocks, Rick. But yeah, let me know. Let me know. All right. So I need to make more direct videos that talk about classic rewards updates. We have so many things coming up. I've been just so busy trying to piece everything together. I think we've been slacking quite a bit on the social media aspect. As in pumping content consistently. So we are going to pick that up here soon. Let's see. Crypto. Yeah, I don't know. Did you have any Luna? I don't know if you had any Luna because that's a whole discussion we can have. That's a whole live show by itself. Um, it's a lot that's happening, but a lot of people don't fully understand what's happening in the market, and people need to understand what pegged algorithmic stablecoin is and how it can work for the project and against the project. So yeah, that's a lot. All right, let's see what's happening here. The market is actually looking pretty good today. Market is looking pretty good today. Uh, Mike, what's up, Mike? How you doing? What's up? What's up? How you doing? I made a new YouTube account for crypto stuff. Just so you know, I'm not admin on this account. Oh, Lucas. Okay, you're not admin on this account anymore. Okay. Do you want me to reinstate your admin on here? Let me know if you want me to reinstate your admin on here. All right. Yeah, man. Start your crypto stuff, man. You just gotta start it. I'll be here to help you any way you want. I'm about to also get serious with it this summer. I will be making more videos talking about different coins. I had a chat with Token Metrics, and I've been given my own affiliate link, and they are going to give me a premium account there. They have this AI system that can spot coins that are about to take off because it scans social media. It scans. It does a lot of charting as well. So charting combined with the the social sentiment, and then they are able to determine which one could blow up, and then they let you know a little bit in advance. So yeah, I'm going to be more regular using tools like that just to chat about other stuff. Yeah. Hey, Cheddar Oats in the house. What's up, Cheddar? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? All right. So yes, so guys, like I said, I apologize. I'm late. I was mowing the lawn and I got bit by this wasp and my finger got swollen and I was trying to find the nest and take it down and all that. So yeah, you're holding your 7-7. I'm gonna be purchasing it, man. Wait till the game is up and running. I'm going to be spending money to purchase that thing. Oh man, wherever you listed, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna purchase it. Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. So we have a lot of good news. There has been a lot of development on the game side of things. It's just that we haven't been feeding you guys every step of the way because sometimes we do things and we change some things, but most of the art, the 3D arena is pretty much done. I should get a view of it either between Monday and Wednesday this week. Um, the the game rules are almost all set. I don't know if most of you remember, there were just a few things that I was going back and forth with the developers last week because we initially, it says that before the game starts, when you enter into a battle, the first thing that happens is that you get assigned an attack. You get assigned attack or defense. Attack for red, defense for blue, and then based on what you are assigned, you pick your army. But the game developers want to assign you your attack or defense after you pick your army, and I feel like that takes away one of the levels of strategy for the game, because if you know that you are attacking, you know which ones to pair to give you the most attacking points. So that was one disagreement we had, but I insisted that they go with the original plan because um, we already have about 25% of it, which is luck, which is going to be the roll of the dice. So we want, the rest to be strategy, so that if you get good at it, you are more likely to win more. So that's where we are with that, and a few changes to the website. If you go on the front page of the website now, you can see the number of NFTs that have been minted on Binance, 295, and the ones that have been minted on Ethereum Classic, 111. So there is that's one thing that you can see without actually connecting your wallet. So as you can see, I'm not connected now, and then I can see all that as well. Okay, so yes, so development this week, sometime by the end of this week, we are going to get something from the game design team again, and that's exciting. Growing organically is not, it's not going to be easy so far. All the most, not all, most of the avenues that we've tried to grow with, they are groups that want to bring you 10,000, 20,000 followers on Twitter overnight, and they're like, oh yeah, that's how we start, that's what everybody does. But I don't know, I just so here's the thing. Sometimes you just gotta, it's not everything that everybody does that is working, that even though you don't believe in stuff like that, it's really hard to do. So I think that when we there are other ways that we can focus and grow organically, and when we do that, it's going to be more sustainable in the long term. So we are still exploring avenues. We've spent some money that hasn't worked out in any way at all. So we're learning, and we are learning to spend more wisely. So that's that. How are you guys surviving with the crypto? How badly did you guys get wrecked? How was your experience this past week? I want to know. Let me see here. Let me open up a tab for Luna just to check here. Surprisingly, I have two friends that actually made almost 200x on Luna after it had dropped all the way down to, several zeros, and like 4 or 5 zeros or so. Um, and they made a quick flip on there, but it's still way too dangerous and not the smartest thing to do. I'm not exactly sure what their recovery plan is. I am so busy myself, so I'm not like out there looking at what Doquan has in place for this. But I'm just trying to learn from it as much as possible. So I keep an eye on it. I'm learning more about algorithmic stable coins. Just learning a lot more about the space overall. So Mike, you been huddling? Man, all right. Rick's been huddling too? Okay. All right. All right. That's good. That's good. That's good. Let me see here. All right. So Lucas said that would be dope. Okay. So I will have to open a tab and go into YouTube and make you an admin here. Yeah. So definitely I'm coming back to YouTube full force. I have like a week and a half for my junior high school kids to go on vacation. So those of you who don't know, I teach computer science in junior high school, and they have a week and a half to go on vacation. And you guys, you all remember when you were in middle school. Maybe you went to a middle school that was not I don't know, but this middle school, some of the kids are planning some fights and stuff, so we have to really be vigilant this next week and a half before uh, they go on vacation. So yeah, doing all that, and then every day after school, I have meetings with developers, back to back, different groups, different teams, trying to keep everything together and going. So that's some cool stuff. Also, one thing I wanted to just hint you all on is I posted it on Twitter one time, but I don't know how many people saw it. So I have collaborated with a couple other developers on ETC, who we are making a loan protocol. So if you have any NFT on Ethereum Classic, um, so this was initially we were just building this as part of our NFT renting system, where you could just go and instead of renting your NFT, you could actually use it as collateral for a loan in ETC or Binance. But then we decided to make a specific loan protocol for all ETC projects, and it's going to be kind of like a standalone. But Classic Rewards has a very high stake in that, and uh, it is going to serve all ETC projects. So any NFT you have at all we're going to start from ETC. Okay, any NFT you have at all on ETC, you go over there and you can say, hey, look, I have rank one of, I don't know, ETC, Macy or Basie or Classic Rewards or Savage Profits or whatever NFT you have. And you say, I have rank one or rank two. Here, this is a very high NFT. Um, I want 50 ETC for this NFT. I will return the 50 ETC back to you in 2 months with a 5% interest, and then I get back my NFT. So the contract will hold the NFT. Okay, it will every transaction goes through the contract. This contract is autonomous, so there's not a person in there that has to approve it. Once the borrower approves it and the lender also approves it, it's done. So the lender gives the money into the contract, and then once the borrower accepts the conditions, they get that money in their wallet. And within the speculated amount of time, the specified amount of time, if the loan is not paid back, the NFT is just given to the lender. So we are working on this. In fact, the Solidity team is pretty uh, far up with the Solidity code for it. We just have to have the Web3. We just got a new Web3 guy yesterday, really, and he's very good. He's built a whole project on ETC by himself, a long time ago. So, um, so that is going to be a very epic project which we can build upon, which is going to be one of the main projects on ETC that's not just NFT, but it's actually utilizing them in a way that is unique. All right, he said, okay, what's the progress on the game completion? Yes, so lots of progress. This week, definitely, I'm going to be providing um, updates on most stuff. Right now, pretty much all the art is done, like the arena. Right now, we are focused more on the game rules, and you know, like I said earlier, we are trying to make sure we match players that have pretty much the same strength. So what I had proposed to the team was um, they had proposed that we you know the attack and defense doesn't become a strategy but rather luck. But I don't think that makes sense, because if somebody's really interested in the game and they build an attacking deck and a defensive deck, I feel like they have invested quite a bit, and they should get a little bit of an advantage there, because at the end of the day, 25% of the points are still luck anyway. And if somebody learns how to build a good attacking team or a good defensive team, that should be to their advantage. So little stuff like that. That's what we are going back and forth with. My prediction for them is that they want you to choose your team first before they assign the defense or attack, because they want to make sure that the teams that they have paired up, the two teams are pretty much of the same or similar strength. So there'll be different tiers. So if you go in there and you only have 1 star, unless it's a tournament. If it's a tournament, there's no tier involved. But if you just want to play for fun, and you have, let's say you have 5 stars, or four of them are 1 star, and then there's one that's 2 stars, right? Uh, they would rather not pair you with somebody who has 5 stars, which has 3 5 stars, and then two 4 star cards in there. So they'll pair you with somebody who has lower grade cards than that person. So that was a reason for them. But I think that all we have to do is to look at your overall deck and see how many cards you have. We pick out the top 10 cards and average that out. And then we will then see your, it will give us a gauge on the strength of the cards you have. And that will put you in a category, to be ranked. So we're just messing with little rules like that to make sure that the gameplay is smooth, and everybody understands what's happening. So definitely this week we should see something from them, and I'm hoping that we should get something small as in gameplay by next week, and that's what I'll be using to start the game trailer. So everything is moving on quite well. It's just a little slow, but it is moving on quite well, and I am looking forward to playing this game. So again, sometimes slow is good. Sometimes we simulate the game, play it in Excel to simulate it, and see the consistency of okay, how good is this strategy? Can somebody win repeatedly with this? But with different things in place, it's actually quite interesting. Actually, quite interesting. Still, the one who knows the strategy has a slightly higher chance of winning, but because there's that die roll at the end of every battle, which accounts for 25% of your points, it's still quite open. It's still quite open. All right, let's see. Oh, the law, third parties can mess with anything. True, 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 true. Yeah, that was for the loan protocol. So yes, look out for the loan protocol. We haven't fully decided a name for it yet, but the guys are working on it, and those guys don't have anything to do with the game design. So they are kind of idle now, waiting for the game to be finished. So that's a good thing to keep them busy. Within a few weeks, we should probably be up and running with that loan protocol. So. Okay, Kamsa, you already know I'm digging into every little detail in the data Excel. Let's do this. Let's do this. Actually, I should, Lucas. We should probably. I'll send you a message afterwards and see, because there's already a lot of information out there that you could probably document for us. I think that would be great. I think that would be super awesome. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. What do we have? What else do we have? So, yeah, today the market is, in fact, so here's the thing, guys. Uh, if any of you were not around when ETC was attacked, if you haven't seen ETC drop below $3 before, if you haven't seen any of that before, right, you're lucky. Okay, ETC has survived several attacks. That's one lesson on how resilient of a coin it is, and people need to know that as well. So we're glad it's playing a big role in everything that we're doing, and we're seeing Binance actually as a level 2 of ETC. Binance pretty much knows what they're doing. They really grew a lot with all the crazy coins, meme coins that came on the Binance, but the BNB chain space is just very different. We got invited to a hackathon. Like, they just put money out. They put like 20,000 out, $20,000. Come and build anything on BNB. If it looks good enough, the top 2 projects will get this amount. You have 2 weeks. Go. Of course, I'm not a Solidity developer, but the fact that things like this exist on Binance, that's how they get talent. That's how they get people to build on their platform. ETC needs to do that. And I don't know what ETC billionaires are doing. They are lucky I don't have money. I would be sponsoring stuff like that. I don't know what they are doing with their money, but Barry Silver and all the others, I don't know what they are doing with their money, or how they are trying to promote ETC, but they should have incentives for people to come and build on it. That's how you plan to grow in the future, because your growth today is not entirely dependent on what's already on the blockchain today, but what will be built on the blockchain, or how it's going to be used. So yeah, let's see. Any other news in the space? Oh yeah, one other important news that I did not share. So for Ethereum Classic, I'm going to be tweeting about this for the next couple of days, quite a bit. I want to make sure that the Ethereum Classic family also has a lot of coins, and you guys are able to, just have a lot of coins, because the way the whole thing is set up now, the only reason why Ethereum Classic NFTs are not assigned coins right off the bat is that the token contract is going to be on Binance. And when the token contract is on Binance, right, it's very easy to just write another contract that will go and crawl and find the first 1,000 NFTs, find the wallets that own them, because of course you have to send it to the wallet that own them, and then for each one of them send it exactly 15 million tokens. But that cannot be tracked easily when you are doing a cross chain. So that's why the token distribution was just limited to Binance. But I even think the Ethereum Classic deal is the coolest ever that's out there. So here's the thing, with ETC, whatever amount you spend on ETC, it's very simple. If you mint one NFT for 2.5 ETC, when we mint out, you will get 5 ETC for that one NFT that you minted, and you still get to keep your NFT. So who knows what the price of ETC will be by then, right? And there's nothing to worry about. Our team is docs, and once we get to 8,000 mints, every single mint we're going to lock it away, just to be 100% sure that we are able to give back 5 ETC per um, 5 ETC per NFT that's minted in the first 1,000, right? So the ETC mint it's cool. I know you might see that, okay, right now we only have 111 mints out of 10,000. When are we going to get to 10,000? I'm not worried. We have plans. We have plans to grow, and it may not be overnight, but one of the plans, which I already spoke about on Twitter, is that this game actually, apart from it being played on Web3, can actually be played at home. So you can play with the cards at home, right? And so we are going to work our way to get into stores. We are going to work our way to get into stores. And when we get into stores, people start playing this game. They start, people begin to get good at this game, and then they find out that, hey, you can actually go online and play these tournaments and win 20K, 30K, whatnot. And for the first couple of tournaments, we are going to actually use Mint revenue to sponsor those tournaments. So we don't have to rely on the token to be launched before a tournament or anything of that sort. So we do have plans to grow, and it could come very fast, but it's all dependent on a few things. First of all, the game coming out, the game play itself. We are trying to make it very simple. Also, marketing, which we need to pick up the pace. But as you know, everything costs money. Every single thing costs money. And if any of you out there thinking about starting a crypto project, hey, you have feel free, come and talk to me. And there's a lot I'll tell you that I wish I knew before I started. So yeah, these awesome guys have been working on this project, and I thank every one of them. Everybody's been working on it. Sharma has been, he didn't come in too early, but he's probably done a lot more work at this point. The Sotera crew have been doing great. The game design team have been doing great. Everybody's doing great so far on this project. All right. Bolden Outcast. Yo, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. All right. So any other classic design specific questions for today? Any other classic design specific questions? Let me see here. Okay, so looks like Luna did have quite the dead cat bounce, but how is the total supply? The max supply just seems to be going up, but I thought they said they were going to start burning. I don't know when they're going to start burning anything. It's quite a gamble from here. I'm not following it very closely. Yesterday I was following it a bit, and I felt like it was doing quite a nice dead cat bounce yesterday, and some people actually got like 100 200x from the dead cat bounce. So it's very, very dangerous at this point. Just be careful when you are playing away with something that's in a death spiral. But hey, they might be able to pull something off, but I really don't know. All right, guys, please smash the like button. We're about to return to actually, look, I'm gonna drop the StreamYard link on here. If anybody wants to join me for a bit here, just be civil, and then we'll be good. Otherwise, I'll come find you. Just kidding. All right. Control V. And then I'm gonna go on YouTube here real quick. Sign into YouTube so I can make Lucas admin on here. All right, so Lucas, I'll probably be sending you Telegram, as soon as I finish the live. All right. All right, so just a quick snapshot of the top 10 coins. I like doing this so that I can come back to this video months from now and be like, oh wow, XRP was in the top 10, Cardano was in the top 10, wow, stuff like that. So yeah, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, and I must confess, I'm actually quite impressed with how Tether was able to hold up, especially when this big dip thing happened over here. I want to learn more about Tether and how their system works, and whether they actually have all the dollars that they claim they have. I want to learn more about that because it's getting scary these days. But yeah, USDT was able to hold up pretty well, and things were so gloomy. Like about 4 days ago when Luna was going down, I had people who knew that I had started Classic Rewards. Let me put this in the description. Control C. Let me put this in the description so people who stop by can go ahead and check out my projects. People were like, "Oh, we're sorry. It's okay. You'll be all right. You can always start on another business. Try something else." I'm like, "What do you mean by that? Nothing has happened. We're just fine. We're just fine." And let me just remind you, I've been around Ethereum Classic for a long time. I know what an attack is, and that's why I find things that are resistant to attacks. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Cheddar said something. I've never had money in Luna, but that was tough to work from the outside. Dollar cost average. Ooh, that. Let me tell you, DCA, for the first time, DCA made absolutely no sense. And I think KSI, this British comedian, he had $2.8 million in Luna, and that $2.8 million at some point was worth less than $1,000. So that is the reality, my friends. That is the reality. So yeah, that is the reality. Okay, so I finally logged on to this, and let me see here, Lucas. Add moderator. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, Rick is still moderator. Okay, Mike, do you want to be moderator? I want to ask you before I add you. Let me know if you want to be a moderator for the channel, Mike. All right. Okay, so we were talking about this top. Oh no, I was supposed to add the link in the description here. Okay, guys, I want to hear your opinions on what's happening in the crypto market, what your prediction is for the next couple of months. Because when I come on here, I just don't come to speak. I actually learn a lot from the comments. And oh, by the way, if you haven't subscribed, this is a pretty good time to subscribe. Because I think we've been losing subscribers lately. Apparently, you have to make more than one video a month to grow on YouTube. So yeah. Hey, Pelika Bugs, how you doing? How you doing? You stay with your ETC and BTC for recurring investment. True, 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 true. I try to stay safe. At the same time, I try to catch some waves as well, which could be you know, could be dangerous. But all right, Mike, no problem, Mike. So I try to catch some waves as well, which could be a little bit dangerous. One that I'm keeping an eye on now is KDA Cadena. I'm keeping a little bit of an eye on it. This is because, yeah, this is because it does have some potential, and it's very complicated to explain. But the community is very, very, very tight, and they are actually proof of work and programmable. So it has a lot of similarity with ETC, and it's actually one of the places that some miners might be able to go. And so one thing ETC has to do is that right now ETC is just filled with volunteers and community members like myself that make content for ETC, and there is no such how do I put it? There's no marketing really. There are not a lot of incentives to get people to market and talk about ETC. And I was just making content. People were not building on ETC. I saw one, two, three NFT projects built on ETC. Then I started planning to build my own. But Cadena has a budget actually, and you could tell from some of the YouTubers that make content for this is that they um, it's not like they are buying them out, but they are trying to get them to highlight projects that are being built on Cadena and how Cadena is better and faster and more scalable, and like explain it more to people. So again, it has quite some potential. Of course, it doesn't have the robust trust like ETC does. It hasn't fully been tested. Okay, ETC has bounced back from uh, you know so many attacks, and it's just shown time and time again why code is law is such an important thing. So again, Cadena is proof of work. It's like one of the newer coins that is proof of work, and it's very weird these days for newer coins to be proof of work. So it does have some potential. So it's one that I'm actually keeping an eye on, and to see what happens. I think the community has been growing quite a bit. They do have uh, they did have a big spike and felt like everyone else. This was 2021, late November. I think price went up to about $24. Felt like everyone else. But the only thing is, again, as a proof of work maxi, if there is a programmable blockchain that has a CEO or a boss, then I have to look at it twice. If it's a play to earn game or something like my project, then it's different. We're not, um, we are building off of something. We are providing something, and that's a different scenario. But that's the only thing. But yeah, this has some potential, and I just wanted to make sure I talk about it here. And somebody said it's scalable. Interesting. So here's the thing about Ethereum Classic. So I've been doing quite some research, and uh, right now I might need about $120,000 to build something like Polygon Matic on Ethereum Classic, and that's going to be a game changer. Um, it's because Ethereum Classic is such that it can be scaled just like how Matic comes to scale Ethereum. Ethereum Classic can be scaled. You just need the right team, and unless you can build stuff yourself, it's better to get people who have done it, who, so that's where the cost comes in. So just that the only problem is like the projects we're building on it on ETC right now for loan, for NFT, to use your NFT as a collateral for loan in the form of ETC. We started that project right now. The main question that the developers had was, who is using ETC? Who is going to use ETC? And then as we were talking about that, then ETC Macy started minting. And we saw thousands of people minting. And the question is, where are these people coming from, right? So that's when I'm like, look, you guys, if you want to wait and see the masses before you build, you might be a little late. You build in anticipation of, a market shift down the line. So, and, it's going to happen. It's just going to be slow and organic because nobody's building it, but we're building it ourselves slowly. And with time, we show people that it can be done, and they might all begin to come aboard. And once they start seeing these gas fees less than 1 cent, when I first told people the gas fees were that low, they didn't believe me. And somehow, I think Breakout Rob did a great job. He runs ETC NFT sold. He added the gas fees to it, and that was just phenomenal. Like, so now I can retweet that, and then somebody will see the gas fee and they'll be like, "What happened?" And yeah. All right. Let's see here. Are there any other projects you guys looking at? I want to know what projects people are looking at. And all right, so here, all right, check this out. So this is one that was minted 12 hours ago. One of our NFTs. You go to classicrewards.io. You can mint it right there, and now it shows you the gas. The gas for this was 0.0034. This is not even a cent, guys. It didn't even cost a cent to mint this. And, it was, it didn't even cost a cent to mint this. Yeah. Big shout out to Breakout Rob. He actually spent a whole week trying to get our animations on there, but we still haven't figured it out. I asked one of my Shama to help him as well, but we still haven't figured out how to get the animation on there. So we're just using the thumbnail for now, which is fine. Yeah, but he did work really hard to try to make it happen. So yeah, look at that. This is how much it costs to mint an NFT on ETC that's worth $52. Okay, it costs 0.00034 USD, and this is what the world needs to start seeing. Okay, so all right, let's see what other news is there. So yes, so starting from I think it's 10 days. Yeah, after 10 days, I'm going to be quite regular. You guys are going to get tired of me, but I think we're going to do a lot of digging. I do now have a premium token metrics account, and we can follow other coins, learn more about the blockchain and stuff. I'm going to be home till mid-August, so that's great. And then also we're going to market Classic Rewards a lot, get teams in place, get things going, get things off the ground. So that's all we're going to be doing. Any other last questions or thoughts before I say goodbye over here? It's been great catching up with all of you. Just know that work is going on in the background, and we are all equally excited to play this game. And once the game comes out and gameplay is out, we're going to go very hard on the marketing, because at this stage a lot of new people come and they want to see the game, they want to test it out, they want to play it. So that's what we're doing. Yeah. Hey, Stunk, what's up? What's up, my man? You know something? Um, I don't know if you are, you are in a comfortable position, seat right now, but if you want to jump on and come and have a few words, I'm gonna post the link over here, and I'm gonna wait for you about 2 minutes to see if you can jump on. All you need is a microphone connected and headset, and you're good to go. Yeah, I want to hear from you. I really like the content you've been putting out there, and good work, man. Good work. It's not easy to be a content creator on etc. So good work, good work. All right, so while we are checking to see if Stone can make it, let's browse other projects real quick. So Dogecoin, do you guys think Dogecoin has any gas left in its system? uh, do you think Dogecoin has any, you know, do you think it has some, is going to make another run for it again? Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what your thoughts are. Alright. All right, I'm updating the description of this. Oh no, wrong link. I'm posting the Classic Rewards link in the description here, real quick, and then we're gonna move on. All right. Yeah. So the one thing that has slowed the one thing that has actually slowed down the progress of the game is that, um, you know, I the way the system that they're using, I forgot something, Unity. I don't know, it's Pronto Unity. Let me not say the wrong thing while I'm live. They actually had to wait for the artist to finish everything so that they can start mapping, you know, uh, the right way. So that's why they were all on pause. All the algorithm guys were on pause for about 2 weeks and a half, and nobody actually told me this. So after about 2 weeks, I was checking on both teams, and they kept saying, "Okay, things are going on well." And then last week they were like, "Oh yeah, the art guy finally finished, on Friday." So they are, they have now picked up with the, with the game rules and stuff. So that's why things kind of like slow down a little bit. But now that the art guy is done, sometime this week, I'm going to be getting some, new um, updates, maybe a UI of some of the screens to show you guys. All right. Okay. All right. So nobody wants to come on. Okay. No, no, no problem, man. You guys can stay behind the screens. I like reading your comments. That's good. Okay. Stunk is driving. Next time, you know what? Next time we'll plan it. We'll plan it and make just a real chat out of it. I was supposed to do one with uh, financial journey on Thursday. But what happened was that I was in another meeting. And so he had asked me 30 minutes earlier whether I'm still going to make it, but I didn't respond. But, I got back on time, but because he didn't see that response, he wasn't uh, ready for me. So that didn't happen. Yeah. All right. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you for being here. And I will see you all